What's going on, people? Troopz TV back again. Like a blood clot again, you understand? Obviously, I put out a tweet, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, that I will be doing a Q&A. I ain't done one of these for time, blood, you get me? So I thought, you get me, international break, put some content out for the people, them. You lot can ask me some questions. And obviously, I've picked out 20, I believe. We got a lot of replies. Big up everyone that replied to the tweet. So let's get straight into this one right now, blood. The first question comes from Jaden _051 AFC. And Jaden says, do you think Smith Rowe has a chance of getting back into the team? I remember a couple of seasons ago, he was one of the first names on the team sheet. Sad to see he isn't anymore. I hope he has a future. I hope he has a chance to get back in the team. Last year, when we wasn't seeing a lot of him and he was going through the injuries, the growing pains, that was the injury. We were told that in training, behind the scenes at London Coney, that Arteta was training him and working on him playing the Granit Xhaka role. Because obviously, Xhaka, end of last season, the rumour started to come out that Xhaka would be leaving. Obviously, Granit has left. That's what we were told. That's what the rumours were. But we have not seen that come to fruition, blood. You get me? That has not come forward yet. We have not seen that. Smith Rowe, for me, quality player. You understand? I think he's got a lot of potential. We've given him the number 10 shirt. That's a big shirt at the Arsenal. So hopefully he can get back into the team, blood. Next question comes from Tommy Tomato 497. Now, Tommy says, if one of your kids got an offer from Spurs Academy to play for them, would you get in the way / try to stop them from doing so? Now, every Arsenal fan's worst nightmare is their son or daughter playing for that rubbed out club, that dusty club, that Nando looking club, that pigeon looking club, Tottenham Hotspur. But they are a pro football club. They are in the Premier League and they have had some okay players come through their ranks. You get me? Their youth ranks. So I wouldn't get in the way of Trey or Carter. You get me? They know the vibe, blood. You understand? You got to put the Arsenal top on, then put that scumbag top on top because that can't touch the skin. You see me? The only Tottenham that touches my skin is the wife, blood. You get me? Next question is from _1red. And he says, future of Troopz TV. The future is bright, blood. You understand? The future is not orange. You get me? I'm not a phone SIM card. You get me? I'm not a phone company, but the future is bright, blood. You understand? We're going to keep doing what we're doing. You get me? I'm going to bring new shows to the channel. I'm also going to be pushing me and the wife's channel now. You get me? Now that I've left Barstool, I've got more time to concentrate on things that I actually want to do, blood. You get me? So, you get me? The Hamilton channel will be up and running. You get me? I've got my studio. I've got my producer. So the podcast will be back again from next week as well. So content will be flowing, bro. You get me? I'll probably be at most home games, and then away games, I'll probably do a stream from home, or I'll try and get tickets as well to go to away games because I ain't been on a away day for a long time. So you get me? That is the future of Troopz TV. New segments coming to the channel as well. You get me? And look out for me and the wife's content on our own channel. You get me? Link is in the description. Subscribe, blood. Next question comes from Crypto Maniaco. Now he says, which are the areas we need to strengthen in January window in order to win something big? Premier League / UEFA Champions League. Now, we probably have to go and bring in defensive cover. You get me? Because Timber's going to be out for the majority of the season. I think he'll be out for the whole season, blood. ACL for him to get back fit, up and running in training. He's going to probably be pre-season next year. So if you want to, you get me, go for the big ones, then you probably have to go out and get a out-and-out striker, a proper striker, an Ivan Toney, for example. You probably have to add one more midfielder as well, and you'd have to add a person in the defensive area And you'd have to also drop Kai Havertz, blood. You get me? Next question comes from Stevo22 underscore. Now he says, what was the best city you visited while in America and why? The best city I visited was probably LA, blood. You get me? Let's be real. LA, West Coast, you get me? It's actually a 5-hour flight from New York. It's 12 hours from London. I've never flown direct from London. I've only flown from New York, and I flew from Colorado back in 2019 on a pre-season tour. Yeah, LA for me, the best city, blood. You get me? It's got good food. It's got good bud. It's got a very good nightlife. It's got the beach. It's got, you get me, the weather. It's got everything you need, bro. You get me? It also has a bag of weirdos, blood. You get me? The most weirdos I've seen is New York and Cali, bro. Cali probably has more weirdos. I can't lie, because the way they are out there, blood, them and they are weird, blood. You get me? But yeah, I'd probably say California, bro. Next question comes from Resmems. He says, favorite ever Arsenal match. Now, favorite ever Arsenal match. If you said watching from like the TV, I'd probably say when we won the league at Old Trafford. You get me? That's the favorite match I've seen from like home and them thing there on the telly. Actually in the stadium, what was my best match, blood? We've had some good ones, blood. You get me? That's a tough one, blood. I can't lie. I've been to a lot of games. You get me? And I've been at a lot of moments. You get me? A lot of memorable moments that you'll cherish for life, blood. Off the top of my head, I'd probably say FA Cup final 2017, blood, when we beat Chelsea. That was a great day, blood. You get me? Yeah, it took me a while to think of that, because I've been to so many games. We are sweating again, people. It is an absolute mad thing, blood. Next question comes from Red_Londoner. He says, if you had to choose between the UEFA Champions League or the domestic double to win this season, what would you choose? Now, for me, I'm choosing Champions League, bro. You get me? I've done the double. I've done the double 2 times. You get me? 98 and 02. Obviously, I did it before that as well. 71. Wasn't alive, though. You get me? For me, the Champions League, that's the one that's missing. That's the one that people love to... That's the stick that people like to beat us with. You ain't won the Champions League. You ain't won a European trophy since 1994. Rare tear. You lost, what is it? Last 1, 2, 3, 4 European finals we have lost, blood. You get me? We lost the 95 Cup Winners' Cup final when we was defending it. And then Naimi, the bastard, lobbed Seaman. We lost the 2001. Or was it 2000? Was it 2000 or 2001? I think it was 2001 UEFA Cup final on penalties. We lost Champions League final, obviously, and the UEFA Cup in Baku, blood. You get me? So for me, Champions League in a heartbeat, bro. Next question comes from Dylan Camilleri 2. Will you be back on AFTV as a regular, Troops? Now, a lot of people have been asking this question. You get me? I don't know, blood. You understand? I'm concentrating on sorting out my shit right now first. You get me? I have to sort out in-house first. You get me? Before I start doing other what's the word, blood? Oh, my mind's gone blank, blood. But you know what I'm trying to do, blood. You get me? I'm trying to say other plans. You get me? Other journeys. Other things, bro. You get me? Obviously, big up Robbie every time. You get me? If I'm at games, I'll be on fan cams. You know the vibe. But yeah, nothing in ink at this moment in time, blood. Big up. It's not MK_7. These man got some brazy Twitter names, blood. And he says, would you trade the Golden Premier League for 2 Champions League trophies? The Champions League is the one we don't have. You get me? But the Premier League in gold is the one that no one has, blood. You get me? And we've seen a lot of teams try and go invincible, try and do that, but they can't do it, bro. You get me? I'd probably keep that one, you understand? Because that will stand for years, bro. You get me? A cup you can win, in it, you understand? To go unbeaten in the whole season, 38 games, home and away, you understand? That is a achievement that I can't swap that, bro. You get me? The next one comes from Toby ST Up, and he has just put, yeah, he just put that, blood. You understand? He's just sticking it on Grealish. Next one comes from Miss Ink 22. What part of Pakistan is your dad from? I'm guessing Islamabad, Lahore, or Karachi, but I could be wrong. All three, to be honest. You get me? I've got family in all three of those cities. Never met them, but obviously me and my siblings have made contact, so I'm gonna link my siblings. Never met them as well, so they're obviously in England. Gonna meet them, and then you get me, see how it goes, and make some plans from there. And yeah, go back to Pakistan for the first time. Blood. Next one comes from Sultan Sulti 4, and he says, "Do you think Fabio Vieira should start for Arsenal after the international break?" In that video I was saying he should start. I'm not sure if he should start at Everton. You get me? They got a lot of wham youths in the midfield. You understand? Decore and them man there. Oh, nah, not that idiot. Oh, nah. The real oh, nah. You get me? So, is that a bee? Something's buzzing by my window, bro. I hope it's not a bee because the flipping thing is opening. I don't fuck with bees, blood. I think Havertz should be dropped. I think maybe bring in Jorginho. You get me? Because Jorginho's not lightweight. He can handle Everton away. But Fabio Vieira is knocking on the door. Maybe in the Champions League, he should start over Havertz, blood. That'll be more better for him. Big up J81_LFC, my brother. The man, they're part of the school run gang. You get me? He says, where did you get the name Troopz? In Jamaica. You get me? They named me that in Jamaica. I'm sweating like a pig, blood. Yeah, they named me that in Jamaica back in 2004. And I've had it ever since, bro. You get me? It was actually Trooper. And then my mum actually gave me the name Troopz. You get me? When I started doing this content thing, she was like, yo, Troopz sounds better with a Z. So, yeah, Trooper was made in 2004, but Troopz was actually my mum. Next question comes from Stilo Greens. Who is winning the Ballon d'Or? A lot of people thinking Messi, World Cup, rare tear, what he did in the World Cup. If I be honest, Messi will probably win it, but I can't lie, Haaland deserves it. 60 goals, he won the treble. Like, yeah, Haaland deserves it, but Messi will win it, bro. You get me? Ramesh Saeed 7 says, what happened to the YouTube channel you opened with your wife? Seems like the idea got dropped. Just address that, bro. Content will be coming up on that one now. I'm sweating like a madman. This is crazy, bro. But yeah, content will be coming out on that one real soon. I found a studio and the wife is ready to come on camera. You get me? Not no OnlyFans business. That's over there, blood. You get me? We keep it over here, halal. You get me? But yeah, the wife is ready to step out. So yeah, look out for that. Podcast will be dropping and other content will be dropping as well, blood. Official_Sadiq says, what was the pros and cons of working for Barstool? The pros were I literally have free reign over my content. It was calm still. No one was on like my case. You get me? Obviously, I was doing my thing, so there was no panic and that. We only parted ways because Dave bought the company and you get me, he's losing 12 million a year. He wants people that are based in America. I wasn't willing to make the move. So yeah, that's why basically we split ways. The cons of working for Barstool is that you can't work with no one else when you work with them, blood. They tie you down to them. You can't work with like any other brands or nothing really. You get me? You got to put everything through them, pause before you make a move. So I would say those are the cons. Big up TJ_Warren, regular viewer as well. He says, does Arteta need to win a trophy this season to keep his job? What's the minimum requirement this season for him to stay around? I think he does have to win a trophy this season. You understand? The only way I can say he keeps his job without a trophy this season is if we get to the quarterfinals in the Champions League, the semi-finals in the FA Cup, go far in the Carabao Cup as well, and push City all the way for the league, blood. That's the only way, bro. If we finish fourth, for example, and then we capitulate in the Champions League, capitulate in the cup competitions, then he doesn't need to be sacked, but conversations need to be had. You get me? Because a lot of money's been spent. We're in the fourth year now. You get me? So we need to start getting shit back, blood. You understand? And the final question, I believe this is the final question, blood. It is, blood. Kukulel 868384445 says Henny or Cavassier. Henny all day, bro. I can't lie. Henny all day. Cavassier is too creamy. Pause. Hennessy's more. You understand? Hennessy's more for me, blood. You understand? Big up everyone that sent in their questions, blood. You get me? Apologies if I never picked your question. We can do another one in the next international break in October. So obviously I'll go through this one, see who I picked out, and then the next one, if we do one, I'll make sure there's a new section of people, blood. You get me? But yeah, big up everybody. You done know already. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Troopz, and we're out.